Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. Hopefully you're all having an awesome Saturday. In today's video, we're going to be doing sort of our weekly recap of GTA 6 news and info that has come out really over the last week or so. And we have a lot of interesting things to discuss today, like Rockstar getting unhappy with fans talking about GTA 6, our mysterious cryptic leaker from way back earlier in the year giving us a date in which something could end up happening, and a whole lot more. But let's actually begin with something I saw on Twitter the other day. This is hysterical. So I don't know if you guys know who Justin Roiland is. He's actually the co-creator and voice of Rick and Morty, and he's also the co-founder of Rockstar Games. He's got nearly 800,000 followers on Twitter, so I'm sure you guys might know who he is. The other day, he put out a tweet that I feel like a lot of people just understand, like this is the feeling we have. He said, "Where is GTA 6? What hell are we all living in?" And when I'm recording this video, the tweet has about 400 responses. It's got almost 15,000 likes. It's got 1.2 thousand retweets. So obviously it has a lot of support. It's just a funny tweet in general. But I feel like Justin literally speaks for everyone here saying, "What the heck, Rockstar? Where is GTA 6 and what world are we living in that we're going on like 7 years now and a new Grand Theft Auto game isn't out?" So I found that to be pretty funny. Again, that coming from the co-creator and voice of Rick and Morty. I just found that to be funny. I wanted to start the video off with that. Now, something that Rockstar Games doesn't seem to think is very funny is it looks like they're actually censoring comments being made on their YouTube channel. In particular, when it comes to GTA 6. They appear to be clamping down on Grand Theft Auto 6 discussion on social media after a ton of users have claimed their comments are being removed on YouTube. So this news of the alleged censorship comes right as leaks supposedly revealing Vice City and that rumored map as the setting of the next installment in the franchise. And on the GTA 6 subreddit, one user, Typical Poetry 22, made a post where they voiced their frustration over the censorship with images showing how their comment about Grand Theft Auto 6 was removed from YouTube. So in the post, he ended up saying, "Every time I watch the newly uploaded YouTube video from Rockstar, I look at the comments and I don't see a single comment about GTA 6. Which is strange because if you go to Rockstar's Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, like basically anything that they post, the majority of the comments underneath that are going to be, "Where is GTA 6? When's the next Grand Theft Auto game coming out?" etc., etc. And so you would expect on Rockstar's YouTube videos, especially new ones they're uploading that might not have anything to do with Grand Theft Auto, certainly not GTA 6, people are going to leave comments about that. And so according to this same user, Typical Poetry 22, they wrote a comment about GTA 6 and then opened their browser in incognito mode only to see that it wasn't visible. So that would mean that Rockstar has blacklisted GTA 6 on YouTube. So I'll show you guys what he's talking about right here. These are the comments that were actually left. His was made on the bottom. It's just a simple comment that says GTA 6 win. But when you actually view it in incognito mode, you guys can see that only the top comment is there and the bottom comment is there. But the one referencing GTA 6 is not. Now, it's weird because this doesn't seem to be like a complete ban of GTA 6. This might just be Rockstar trying to crack down on the most common form. Because if you type in GTA and then the Roman numeral VI, that seems to be allowed. If you type out Grand Theft Auto 6, that seems to be allowed. It's just the simple GTA 6 variation that seems to have been banned. So it's unclear whether Rockstar started implementing a filter, if they have one at all. If they've started to do this because they're getting sick and tired of their comment section just being a forum for people asking for a game that they haven't even talked about, announced, or released any official information on. That's really the only thing that I can possibly think of right there. So needless to say, it's a bit strange for Rockstar to be removing comments if this is the case. I guess the most logical reason is they're just trying to prevent an influx of people commenting about a game that isn't even announced yet. That would probably be my theory regarding this whole thing, but you guys, of course, can let me know in the comments down below. Now, moving on, the next thing we need to talk about today is, remember back in March, earlier in the year, around February, there was a lot of rumors and reports about GTA 6 being announced on certain dates, and it was all coming from this Scottish leaker on the GTA forum site. Well, long story short, those days came and went, so a lot of people thought that he was just full of it, that his claims were not real, because Rockstar obviously didn't talk about anything. Others said you have to give him the benefit of the doubt. There's the pandemic. Rockstar's plans might have ultimately changed. Well, this user has returned with yet again another cryptic set of clues. So obviously take this with a huge grain of salt, but this has sent the internet crazy. You've got sites like Reddit, the GTA forum site, Twitter. They're all talking about the post that this one individual ended up making. So this cryptic leaker who is making his posts on the GTA 6 speculation and discussion topic on the Grand Theft Auto forum site ended up posting two mysterious videos on his own personal YouTube channel, one called Storm is Coming, and then in parentheses, Fountain Bridge, which I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. It's 18 seconds long. I don't want to dive into trying to figure out what it could possibly mean. And then the other day, uploading another video called Revolution is No Solution. And at the very end, the most interesting part about it is that there's a date given, 26th October Scottish time, with the saying, we just need to open our eyes. So that is Monday. So if you want to believe this cryptic individual, who again built up a lot of hype for himself earlier in the year, but nothing ever turned out to really come from it, then something interesting is going to happen on Monday. So we're going to have to keep just an eye out for that. I have a 0.0001% chance that something happens on that date, but I still think it's interesting enough to actually follow and to see, is something going to be announced? That would be super cool. So again, you guys can choose to believe this individual if you want. He's obviously generated a lot of discussion. So luckily for us, the wait isn't all that long. It's not like a date in a month or two from now. It's literally Monday. So this is something I will be sure to follow over the next couple of days. I'll leave a link to this user's page in the description if you'd like to check out some of the things that he says as well. But yes, it looks like now there is a new date on the horizon for when we can expect something regarding GTA 6. If this turns out to be real, who knows? But I think this is something interesting to follow for sure. Now, the last thing we'll be discussing in this video today, do you guys remember a couple of months ago, there was a music group called Vector Hold, and they ended up putting out this tweet, GTA 6 will most likely take place in Vice City. Music rights clearing people have been hitting up synthwave artists for a radio station. And music licensing would probably be one of the last couple of things that Rockstar would end up tackling. So needless to say, this tweet generated a lot of response. How far along is Rockstar into development? Oh my God, the game is going to take place in Vice City. That's super cool. Well, it looks like this individual's account on Twitter has been suspended. Now, we don't know why. Some people are believing that Rockstar ended up, removing his Twitter because of, the original tweet that he said. Others have reported that this could have been for another potential violation. He is an artist, a DJ. So maybe there was some DMCA claim or copyright claim that happened on his Twitter. So I don't want to jump into too much speculation here, but it is interesting that the guy that ended up putting out a tweet that was so confident about this is what GTA 6 is going to be because this is what Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive are doing, it is interesting to see that that individual has had their account completely suspended. So who knows if they're related? Who knows if this is Rockstar's doing? But this is just, again, another interesting scenario to follow here. And I'll be sure to keep you guys posted if there are any updates regarding this and everything else we discussed in this video today. But anyways, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in this video today. Rockstar ended up banning or censoring or filtering GTA 6 comments on YouTube. The mysterious cryptic leaker talking about another date in which we could see GTA 6 news and a whole lot more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.